Hi, this is Clay Hicks. I'm the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of Art Capital Investments, and I'm here with Roy, one of my partners. And we're going to learn a little bit more about Roy today. So, Roy, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're from and where you live now?
Well, I spent most of my career in my whole life in the military. My father was in the Marine Corps. We moved around all over the world, and then I followed in his military steps in the Air Force. Moved all around. So to answer your question, Clayton, where I'm from, I've been to 33 different countries, and I settled here in beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's that's awesome. So, Roy, why don't you share a little bit about your family?
I have a daughter. She's going to turn 21 this year. She has special needs, and she's been diagnosed with like low muscle tone and some slight delays. But a wonderful kid. It's her and I. We live here in Mason, Ohio.
So, Roy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your story, about what you do, maybe what you've done in the past, professionally, and
Again, like I said, I spent my entire life in the military, with the exception of the last 10 years when after I retired. In the military, I was a financial manager. I did anything from economic analysis to um, budgets. My largest budget that I ran was $3.2 billion. Um, After I retired, I focused more on what I like to do, which is real estate. Uh, I've bought anything from a single family house to my current project, a building in downtown Cincinnati.
kind of roles did you play in the service? What was
Oh
your
gosh, the service does wonderful things for folks, and it gives you an opportunity to stay in your career field, which is financial management. I did financial management anywhere from Okinawa, Japan to Kabul, Afghanistan to Dayton, Ohio. And so I was I guess the equivalent would be a financial controller in the civilian sector. I also had an opportunity to teach economics, both at the undergraduate level at Duke University, as well as the Air Force Institute of Technology and the U.S. Air Force Academy.
Tell us a little bit about maybe for the investors or those who may be interested in working with us, Roy, they may want to know a little bit about how, your past has connected with what we're doing today, like maybe some of the projects you've done in real estate and things that may connect with those watching this video.
I've been a real estate investor for about 30 years. My very first property that I bought was as a first lieutenant in Southern California. I was stationed at Los Angeles Air Force Base. It was a four-unit complex. This was way before Airbnb. And so I think if we had Airbnb back then, it would still be an Airbnb today. But recently I've purchased with a partner two short-term vacation rentals in Tennessee, North Lake, Tennessee. And that kind of led me to what I wanted to do with our capital investments is basically is look at the opportunities that are available in the short-term vacation rental arena. There will always be folks that have the capital, they have the discretionary income to go to these luxury type of places. And that's where we want to focus. We want to focus on those areas in which folks would like to go. We're looking at someone that has a certain lifestyle and they want to, enjoy that lifestyle, but they also want ownership of that lifestyle, meaning the ownership of the properties that they go and stay in.
Thanks for sharing, Roy. Any last words you might want to share to those maybe watching this that maybe want to work with us?
Yeah, I think what we bring to the table is, we've got, someone who is a marketing guru. It's Clayton, and we've got someone who is very astute and has been in the the real estate market, the commercial real estate market, the residential real estate market for decades. And I think that when you combine those three entities, we got someone who's doing finance, marketing, and then also the real estate arena, right? So when we have those three forces joining, I think we there's a good check and balance. It's a good display of our model and how our model will work, and that it's we're not tied to the expertise of one person. A triad is what I call it, right? We are a unit of three, and in terms of investors, a lot of investors will say, "Well, gosh, what happens to you if the business were to fold if you did all three things, if you did everything?" Well, in this case, it would continue. The longevity would continue because there's more than one person attached to the company.
Thank you for sharing, Roy. And again, my name's Clay Hicks. I'm the CMO of Art Capital Investments. And thank you for watching.